Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the WDW 3 for Thursday. I'm Walt from Mouse Talk, and with this week's episode, we are going to count down our top 5 dark rides at Walt Disney World. Now, I know normally we do three for Thursday, of course, but there are so many dark rides in and around Walt Disney World, it's really kind of hard to limit it to just 3. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to you guys if I only gave you the 3 best. So we're going to kind of expand it and make it 5. This week's episode is brought to you by Wishes and Wizards Travel Company. Experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney, Universal, or cruise line vacation. For a free quote with no obligation, visit them today at www.wisesandwizardstravel.com. Make sure you tell them Mouse Talk sent you. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, a couple things I want to go over real fast, kind of guidelines as to how I found and got my list. First off, there will be no roller coasters on this list whatsoever. Roller coasters like Space Mountain or Rockin' Roller Coaster that are inside and dark, they do not make the list. No roller coasters allowed. Also, any rides that we've done on previous videos, like our must-do rides at Walt Disney World, so rides like Flight of Passage, Haunted Mansion, rides like that, they also will not be in this video because they've already been included in another video, so I want to kind of give you some new rides to talk about. Okay, so let's get right into it. Again, our top 5 best dark rides at Walt Disney World. Now, number 5 on the list is over at Magic Kingdom, and it's Peter Pan's Flight. This is a great ride. It's been there for a very long time. It is a classic. It's absolutely wonderful. The queue is really done well, very interactive, very fun. It's a good thing that it is, because if there's one downfall of this ride, and the reason why it's not higher on the list for me, is because of the fact the line is such a long line. You're looking at anywhere between 55 to 85 minutes consistently, even during the slow times for this ride. That being said, it's still a fantastic ride. One of the best things about this ride is the fact that you're overhead. You're riding above the attraction in the pirate ship as you're going around all of Neverland and England and all the great areas. It's really fantastic. I love this ride. It's a true classic. It's wonderful. I love it. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it is. It's fantastic, and it's definitely a ride for the entire family. I just wish the wait times were a little bit shorter. So there you go. That's number 5, Peter Pan's Flight. Now, number 4 is over at Animal Kingdom, and that's Dinosaur. I think Dinosaur is a highly underrated ride. I think this ride is a lot of fun. It's really cool for the entire family. It's a little bit intense here and there for the real little ones, so I would say kind of caution there. But other than that, I think the ride is really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's really different than anything else they have at Walt Disney World. Yes, it's a little herky-jerky, and there's a lot of twists and turns and stuff like that. But I think it's fun. I think it's a great ride. I think it's really cool. It's themed really well. It's perfect for Animal Kingdom. If there's one thing I could say that I would like to see updated on it, and it's maybe the storyline, they could probably go with a different storyline. But overall, I think it's a fun ride. I think it's great. The wait times aren't too bad. They can get up there from time to time, but overall, it's really a lot of fun. It's a great dark ride. Now, moving on to number 3, we're going to head back over to Magic Kingdom, and we're going to go over to Adventureland, and we're going to go on Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, of course, this ride is a classic. It's been around for forever at Walt Disney World. And I'm sure this makes the list for pretty much anybody that loves dark rides. It is fantastic. It's a water ride. You're in a boat as you're going around. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride, the different scenes that you have are really visually appealing. They're a lot of fun. They've added Jack Sparrow to the ride as well to kind of put in their intellectual property in there. It really is lots of fun. It's a great ride. It's a good way to get out of the sun, get out of the heat. It's air conditioned in there. A lot of cool stuff to look at. There's a little bit of a drop that's kind of startling if you're not used to it and you're not ready for it. So that's kind of neat too. But I love this ride. I think it's a lot of fun for everybody. It's definitely a family ride, and you'll definitely enjoy it. So there you go, number 3. Now let's move on to number 2, and we are going to stay at Magic Kingdom, but instead of Adventureland, we're going to head on over to Frontierland. And the number 2 best dark ride at Walt Disney World is Splash Mountain. I love Splash Mountain. I think this is the best water ride out there. I think it's themed to perfection. It's incredibly intricate, lots to look at, visually appealing. I love the ride. It's a long ride. You're on there for a really long time. You have more than one drop in this ride. The final drop is great. I hope you don't mind getting wet, because you will get wet. There's a photo pass opportunity in there as well. It's just really a great ride. I love it. I will say from time to time the wait times can get up there. Anywhere from 60 to 80 to 90-minute range, maybe even more, just depends upon the time of year. But it is something that I feel is worth it. It's a great ride. It's a classic at Disney. It's been there for forever. I think it's for the whole family. If you want to get wet, I'd say head more to the front. If you want to kind of maybe avoid the water, kind of stay to the back. But overall, it's a great ride for the whole family. It's a great dark ride, and it's number 2 on my list. With that, let's get to the number 1 best dark ride at Walt Disney World. For a lot of people, I don't think this is going to be their number 1. For me, this is my number 1, and it's over at Epcot, and it's Spaceship Earth. This ride is fantastic, a highly underrated ride. It's old. I know it's been there for forever, but the technology behind this ride simply amazes me. The fact that you have an entire attraction, a dark ride attraction inside the Epcot ball, globe, whatever you want to call it, just amazes me. I love the different scenes that you go through over the years to talk about how technology has evolved and advanced and where we've come from, where we're going. It's just wonderful. It's interactive at the end. You have a little area there where you can kind of interact with the ride. It's really cool. And I just love it. And it's a long ride. You're on there for a good 15 minutes. I think this ride is great. I think it's really underrated. The wait times to get on this ride are always low. You're talking anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, maybe longer if it's a really busy time of the year. But overall, it's really not that bad. And I think it's a great ride. It's definitely a ride for the entire family. Everybody can ride it. I think it's wonderful. And if you haven't ridden it, I highly recommend you do, just like all the others on this list. I think they're all great, but this is my number 1, Spaceship Earth. So there you go, folks. That's my list. That's my top 5. Let me hear yours. Let me know in the comments below which ones you like, which ones you don't like of the dark rides at Walt Disney World. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to do that. Just hover over that Mouse Talk icon in the bottom right-hand corner and hit subscribe. Also, if you did like this video, if you thought it was fun, thought it was informative, if you could give us a thumbs up and share the video. Shares are great, very important. Helps get the word out about the videos. We'd love for you to do that as well. But with that, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Wishes and Wizards Travel, again. For a free quote with no obligation, visit them today at www.wishesandwizardstravel.com. So there you go, folks. That's it for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed bringing it to you guys. And until next week, I hope you take care of yourselves and each other, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.